everyone, KEGZ. New release preview again for Friday, February 20th, 4 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Hawaii time. All right, this week, big Reidee lures, some ALOHA Sundowners, small batch of Elite Kais, with more coming. Grand amount of tackle, large poi dog collabs, a few BONZE lures, a bunch of Tsutomus, new colors of Hawaiian MALOLO bird teasers, and Joey's, small batch of Koyas, JACKPOT, Cameltoes, and some Moyes stuff. This is a lot of just random things on this one. So, yeah, I don't think I have anything else I was going to go over real quick. So, let's just kind of get on the product today. Let's just try and get this thing done. All right. ALOHA lures. We have Sundowners that we skirted up. These are all just all the mirrored stuff with different paper, rainbow paper, starburst, all that. And so we just did a bunch of different color patterns. So those are available. Pretty much what we had in the mirrored stuff was only head only, so we skirted up a bunch. Next, we have a bunch of brand new big Reidees, which I'm very excited about because we haven't had new ones in a while. So we have here, Pushers is the first batch, which Pushers are just the flat nose version. They're all jetted. So kind of like a hard head shape a little bit, but this is I call a 9-inch size lure. And they're all jetted, pretty heavy. All the big Reidee stuff is heavy. So he's over there on Oahu, and where they do with a lot more heavy water, or rough water. So a lot of his stuff is very heavy. So below the Pushers, we have slants. So it's just the slanted nose version. You can use a 302 or 352 size on those. We use a 352 size, gives a little bit extra length. But we've also, in the past, done a lot of 302s. And then below that is the scoop face, which is self-explanatory. And same thing, 302 or 352 skirt size. A lot of different colors. I'm going to show you one. He's always like very proud of his, like that pearl work he does in the back side too. And he's got a lot of different versions. So this is one is just as one of his traditional pearl backs. Let's see if I have another one I was going to show you. Well, this is like a golden, like a kind of a goldish color. But it's all really cool stuff. Yeah, here we go. This one has some extra like swirl to it, like glitter swirl. And we've had quite a few of those in the past. It's a little bit more expensive than the others. But his stuff is, I'd say, like, he's probably more anal about the perfection on his lures than most lure makers, and lure makers are in general very, very particular about them. But his stuff is mint. They're perfect. They're great. So lastly, I forgot to mention, we have bullets. So there's a bunch of different bullets available as well. And the ones that are skirted, we skirted up in strobes. So that is it for big Reidees. Nice little restock for us. I think there's a 30 some, which is it's a pretty solid number for him, because he doesn't make a lot. All right, so we had some BONZE lures, sugar daddies. Man, Cole with the K, he's getting on my in my head, I guess. BONZE lure sugar daddies, we skirted up in firetails, so those are available. We have a bunch of BONZE lures that are on their way, so I know we don't have a lot. Like violators, we're out of stock right now. Those are coming very soon before the season kind of gets going here in the States. So just stay tuned for that. Probably in the next few weeks, we'll start releasing those. These two right here, these are KOYA Lures large poi dogs. We actually collaborated with him, and we have one of our pucks installed inside the resin there and underneath the skirt saddle. So this is a collab version. These are not the actual puck that we adhered with glue. These are embedded in the resin. And so this is with our 11-inch D-flap teaser, which is the baby D-flap. So it's got the small puck buried inside with the baby D-flap, and we just did 2 different color patterns. So those are available. Those run very nicely. We've had a lot of people really like those, especially when we did like the XXL poi dogs back in the past. They really like those. So they run really nicely. Elite Kai, this is the medium hard head. We just skirted up a few of the yellowfin ones because we sold out of the skirted ones. So there's some skirted options there for the yellowfin. And then we have one more XL plunger that we did in some blue ocean skirts, purple and green. Kind of matched the head there. That one is pretty cool. And let's go with the Tsutomus now. I'll start here. We have 6-inch poke bullets with strobes, purple and blue. And then down the line, that's the Hana bullet. This is the blunt nose version. That's a 7-inch lure. Above that is the Elite 7-inch bullets. And I think we released some of those, both those in the last couple weeks as well. We have a few Kona dragons in blue and pink that we did. We have some poke 6-inch inverts, poke 6-inch inverts, and Elite 7-inch inverts there. And then lastly, on the Tsutomu lures, we have some really cool super moke bullets. Or not bullets, super mokes. So these are kind of like a double tapered plunger style head, a little bit short nose on them. So they're kind of more in between like a plunger and like a short nose bait, like an 861 or something. But we have a lot of really cool colors there. This one is one of our favorites with the red with the cracked glass in there. That one's super nice. And of course the mahi ones and the skipjack that we did. They're all really nice. So the super mokes, we have a restock of those. Up top here, JACKPOT Cameltoes. We skirted up some new ones because we were running out of all of our skirted versions. So we skirted up some fresh ones in purple, silver over rainbow, and then Kona Classic there. KEGZ. These are all KEGZ lures here in front of me. We just have some super plungers. We have a 501. A couple Apollos, and then some bullets. This is a 9-inch bullet, and then this is the Dum Dum, the 7-inch Dum Dum. That's our last one of those. And then that's it for the KEGZ. Below that, KOYA JP 511s, which is it's the short little flat nose lure. These things have been very popular when we bring them in, so we skirted up 4 more there. And then I guess we'll go with Moyes lures here real quick. Have an XL Boogeyman. Below that, a mahi version of the small Argus. We skirted that in Firetails. And then we have some medium pipe bombs here. Just a bunch of different variety of colors there. Medium Dark-N-Stormy. Have a couple. And then we have small Dark-N-Stormy. So that is this week's release. I will also mention that we just got a crap load of Moyes lures in with some cool stuff. A lot more dichro in some of the medium-sized lures. So there will be more Moyes lures coming in the next probably month because we got a lot of stuff we need to restock. And then lastly, I'm excited about these, really excited about these new colors too. We have the Hawaiian MALOLO bird teasers. These 3 right here are the brand new ones. We got Mahi Mahi, it's called Fireball, which is white body with a red head, and then we have the Flashaboo, which is basically, it's kind of the same thing as the Metallica, but the Metallica has purple wings and this one has silver. So this is just basically silver with ice blue shell. Those are really cool. So we have 3 new colors of bird teasers, and then we restocked all the sold out ones. So all those are available now, and the new colors will be available on Friday. So that is it for this week. Oh yeah, Moyes Extra Hard. We had this was on back order, but this has actually already been a really popular seller. It's available now. We sold out right away, but we got pink Extra Hard in 150 and 220 pound, and we also brought in the clear extra hard in all the sizes below 300. Because before we were only carrying 300, 400, 530, and 600. And if you aren't aware, we also have giant spools available, or the large coils are 500 yard for I think 530 and 600, and then 1,000 yard for the other sizes. We had those available in 300 pound up. So if that's something you're looking for to buy in more bulk, we do carry that. Outside of that, that's all I got. So we've been having some new elite members sign up. Elite membership, you get 10% off all your orders and early access to new products. If that's something that interests you. We also have exclusive video content. Hit us up, ask questions. But that's all I have for today. All right, appreciate it, everyone. Have a good rest of your week.